Welcome back, everyone. Gemini friends, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This reading is for the week of September 24th through October 1st of 2017. If you'd like to look at your focused love reading, you can find that at my Vimeo link for the same time period, along with a bunch of other stuff that's really interesting. Whoa, okay. Got something here that's kind of anxious, but we're going to shuffle it back in, give it another chance. Okay, if you want a reading meant just for you, Gemini, reach out to me through my website or through my email address, and we'll get that going. All right, going in for the past. The Hangman. The Two of Pentacles. And the Nine of Cups. So, I just read this as a period of patience as you wait for life to stabilize around you. Maybe attracting love in. It feels like love is really fulfilling for Gemini right now. But we're waiting for something, I think, with the Hangman. There's a feeling, there's a need for patience, for development, for planning. And maybe you've got really big dreams. Maybe they're bigger than what you can afford to have right now. Maybe that's why you're feeling like you need to balance financially. But I think the happiness and the growth is there for you, which really makes me I feel very content for you here. The Hangman to me is really that kind of just mellowed out, not taking life too seriously, and just maybe waiting for the happiness to finally show, and waiting for finances to show up. A lot of what this patient energy I'm getting around, Gemini, is the fact that you're waiting for some financial changes to come about. Now, the Nine of Pentacles can talk about financial independence, wealth in a way, or the possessions that you have. The nines are really about the abundance and attracting the abundance. And what are you attracting here? Well, there may be a necessity of attracted growth. And the Three of Swords is, but around the money aspect, there's been disappointment, there's been maybe some futility, and a need for more work. So in the past, it looks like the things that you've wanted and the things that you've acquired, there's had to have been a very patient energy around money. Maybe the growth of the money, maybe the earning of the money. But it's been kind of a negative issue for you in your past. So maybe we're coming out of that, Gemini. Let's see. The present. The Four of Wands. The home. The structure. The actual home. The well-being of the home. The happiness in the home, and sometimes celebration. And the Six of Pentacles. So it feels like there is a reason to celebrate here coming up in your future. The Six of Pentacles says the generosity is going to be there. The flow of the energy is going to improve. The Wheel of Fortune, yeah, the flow of that financial energy is going to improve. And the money is it's going to be just so much better. The flow is going to be better. You may start to feel some of this pretty soon. You may start to feel some of this fortunate energy coming through very, very soon for you. I'm going to take 3 more of the bumblebees, not the oracles. I don't need the oracles right here. All I need to see is that somehow in the present day, Finances, there's a feeling that generosity does exist. Maybe you're waiting for an employer to decide whether or not you're going to get that promotion or that salary. Or maybe this is you finding a job. Ten of Swords. You've been kind of through a battle, and the battle is getting ready to end. You may not see the progress just yet, but the progress is here. The harmony, the balance. It's all available to you now, Gemini, but you have to wait. You're going to have to be patient just a little while longer. The situation is at a bit of a stalemate, but the end is coming soon. There's going to be a light at the end of the tunnel, and you're really going to be able to experience what I think is that more harmonious flow of the finances, of the well-being. All right, and the future. Temperance. Now you may have a Sagittarius in your life who is of utmost relevance. And I think if you are dealing with someone who possesses the temperance energy, I think there's been an issue, and that's what the holdup is. There's been an issue either within the family or within the home that has kind of held things up a little bit. This is the harmony and the balance and the joy all coming together now in the future. It looks good. And the Queen of Wands, and she gets what she wants. She's the same energy as this Sagittarian here, or this fire energy. But whatever their sign is, there's a feeling that the progression is going to be made. The balance is going to be brought back to life, whether it's the financial balance, which is absolutely part of this. But there's also kind of a return to action and a return to a very joyful energy. But at this time, you're still waiting. You're waiting for something to develop. Maybe you're waiting for news. Maybe you're waiting for it to actually show up, happen. Are you dependent on this progressive move in order to make the changes in your life that you're wanting, that you're wishing to make right now? The Six of Swords. So there's going to be movement here. Six of Swords is usually the positive movement forward. It's the necessary changes that have to take place in order to show progress. Now the Five of Wands is that little bit of struggle, and the Eight of Swords is you're still stuck here. So maybe there's talk. Maybe there's an anticipation that the struggle is going to come to an end, but I think for this period of time, you're still in a holding pattern. The future looks good. The future looks promising, yet I think the decision that needs to be made here is still not being made, and it's still in a holding pattern. I don't know. I want to say it looks good. Why are you in a holding pattern? What's the hold up here? So you're pretty upset about having to wait. You may be thinking about quitting your job or giving up on whatever this is. Full of regrets, possible just absolute feeling like you're going to give up, and in the process of feeling like all is hopeless is when the news comes in, and it's positive and it's good. So this is saying don't give up just yet, okay? Don't give up just yet. Be ready to get happy, because if you're waiting for the promotion, if you're waiting for the raise, if you're waiting for that new job, the relief is on its way. Right now, there's some question. There's a holding pattern. There's some things that are unknown, but you're still going to be stuck at least until maybe the last week in September, early October. You may still be waiting then. But I still don't see that the ending is going to be negative. So for right now, you're still in a hold. You're still going to have to wait a while. But with the Wheel of Fortune, I think that means progress is going to be made. And the Queen of Wands always gets what she wants. So I think this is going to come out all right, although you are still in the process of having to wait for something. All right, that's what I've got for you. Now I'm going to go over to Vimeo, do a love reading for the week for you. Just, I think, rest assured that it's all going to work itself out. All right? All right, Gemini, if you need me, reach out to me. You know how to get me. If you want to look at your love reading, that's over at Vimeo. Take care. Be well, Gemini, and peace.